set to kick off.
Set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Lambeau. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, it's Jones. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. They're indeed going for it. Here's Love. Flushed out right. And that's complete to Lewis. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Made at the 36-yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 64 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20-yard
from the gun. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Complete to Saquon.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And now look at him go. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Golden Tate. 67 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Graham Gano.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Packers.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Second down at 4.
Second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Brings up third down and
throwing is Rodgers on third down. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now the all-time leading rusher at Boston College, it's A.J. Dillon. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
To Aaron Jones.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
And the Giants.
That's going to be caught by C.J. Board. Touchdown, Giants! C.J. Board, 55 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 13 yards, first down Packers.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
36-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Second and 3 at the Giants' 30-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Crosby on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick from the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself to try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
Jones pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
First down, New York.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Jones pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
At the Packers' 26-yard line.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And
that was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Zadarius Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second and 20. Throwing, Jones. His throw caught at about the 5.
Jones pass.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Graham Gano set to
Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Leonard Williams able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn to either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Rodgers.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another 1st down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings
off the bootleg. Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They get this out left. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. 19. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. mark.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And that was a heck of a play there. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Saquon.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Evan Ingram, 30 yards, and the Giants add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin, because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay, because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking downfield for Jones. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now a pass hauled in downfield and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
He's going to go up top again, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
Throwing again. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again, Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
4th down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
2nd and goal.
And again, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 43 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
27.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The return.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.